Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at an airport. I'm on a plane. And that plane has taken me to New Jersey. Now, why would I be in Jersey, you ask? Because this is the site of round 4 of the Formula Drift season. We are at woah, New Jersey. And it's time to start. So let's go to the track and see some skids. Ladies and gentlemen, Formula Drift, New Jersey, and this is where all the magic happens. Sorry, I mean here. This is where all the magic happens. Here in this area, this is the hot pits. All the teams come from their pit area. Everybody congregates here. Head down, scrub your tires in this zone, head right out on track. And in this area, prior years, they did not allow burnouts, but this year they're allowing you to do a straight line down onto the track. Simply because after you scrub your tires in, yeah, it's a long little road. You're gonna sit and wait right here for the next run. You might cool your tires off pretty quick, and they don't allow you to swing it out on the track. So this is basically an area they allow for straight line burnouts now this year. So out on track now, what you can see, typically there's a crossover portion that we would cross over right here in this area, but they just laid down some new pavement and it would be chunked after maybe 30-40 minutes of these cars going over it. If you aren't noticing, these tracks are only really made to go one way, and that's around counterclockwise. Hence why they lay all of these metal railings on top of each other with this side up, because the cars come around here smooth, but we go this way. So now you got razor blades to rip everything off of the car. As we hit down to the lower surface, you can see how tall these banks actually are. It's a pretty high rise, to be honest. These cars sit at a very steep angle. He got it. He got it. He got it. Yeah. So for those of you that aren't familiar with drifting, just to give you a better understanding of what you're looking at, these hash marks on the ground, they want the car to be aimed this direction and typically have your front wheels or bumper as close to this cone as possible. The closer you are to the cone, the better. If you come around and they can't see any of the hash marks, you're good. This is all rubber laid down. And this stuff, boy, let me tell you, if it rains, this sticky turns to slippery really quick. You see, the whole zone is full of it. Thursday is usually a long practice session. Everybody tries to break their cars, figure stuff out, make changes if needed. Tomorrow we'll have a shorter practice session, but we'll roll right into qualifying. So mainly all the teams have figured out what they want to do, what the surface will allow them to do today, and then they just go from there. Smaller teams usually pit on the outsides, You know, they got smaller trailers, smaller setup groups, and then you got the bigger teams set all along the outsides and in the center. Been up for 2 days, finally in a hotel room. This is gonna be a breeze. Second day has started, day 2. We had some interesting things that we had to do with the car, and it's done, and it's ready, and it's clean. Qualifying today, so there should be people showing up. The lot should get pretty full. Tires are getting set. The new suspension setup is done. After we get on the track and get comfortable with a little bit of run time, I think that it's going to be a really good setup. I've taken the hoodie off, but unfortunately I'm black from head to toe. So I'm going to just bear it.
And it worked really well yesterday, everybody getting out there. We have painted it on the ground so you can see where it is. You don't have to fill the whole thing as long as you get out to that area somewhere wide in that vicinity. That'll be totally fine. It's really difficult to get through inside clip 3 properly in terms of momentum, and we'll go over the Excel DSOL map in a minute. So get out to touch and go, and then get yourself into inside clip 3, and that'll be the best way to get your full points. Yes. Throttle through the rest, it looked a lot better, and that's what we'd like to see. So slow yourself down at the zone, at the touch and go, and then get back on throttle all the way through to finish, and that is the preferred way through there. Look the best, it was the smoothest, and everybody will know that that slow down area is at the touch and go itself. So that'll be the best way to get through.
There's only a few minutes left in practice. We're doing pretty solid. We had to change the motor last night. Jason from PSI, he just got in this morning. Checked it out just to make sure everything was still good. Everything's running fine. We changed the suspension setup. It's looking really solid. So I'll show you guys a little bit of qualifying.
Paul, as we wait for Ken Gucci's score, JTD already on the start line. Roush Performance, Ford Mustang on Falcon tires. So we'll see what goes down. JTD just the ball and the start line.
And here, this is a great start to his #1 qualifying run. You can see right here a nice snappy transition, quick rate to angle, and he locks into that band. Now that rear wheel is going to get all the way up past that, past the line, and goes right to the wall into the guardrail, and he stays there. And he's through that first inside grip with plenty of momentum, great angle, sets himself up perfectly for that second outer zone, which he feels. Great job right there on that second inside flip, out to the touch and go, and again drawing that very smooth line, just making that last inside flip for a great run for Justin Pollard.
And there is a 91 for JTB. He is now your #1 qualifier. Justin Pollard, Roush Performance Doctor Tires, Lucas Oil Ford. Performance Mustang is now your #1 qualifier.
he's certainly pushing the limits here. Initiates quickly into the bank, nice and high, big stroke line there. You can hear the crowd just unbelievable as he gets that first inside foot. This angle right here as he enters outer zone number 2. He's able to stay in that zone, maintain that line. There's great consistency through there. Nice and tight on that inside foot. Great move back around. Another snappy transition as he gets through that touch rail and through the finish line. We are just sweeping smoke out of JTP Promise all the way through.
All right, my job's done. Qualifying is over with. We're in, I believe, 3rd. That's all right with us. That's the highest of the season, and that offers us a bye run, so we're good to go. Everybody's lining up for the autograph session. Wild amounts of people. Jersey, here we go.
Moving right along. Call my 20th, Pat Gooden. Well, he's like, in your face, force bag. Like, qualifying 18th, Peter. Just kidding. Capo, 5th, James Dean. Qualifying 4th, Christoph Blush. Respect, ice flesh, get puffed. Suck it, nerds. Qualifying 3rd, JTP, Justin Pollock. There we go. Qualifying 2nd, Ryan Tick. And your number 1 qualifier, he's going to use 2 wheels at next round. Chelsea Denofa. Let's go completely full tractor pull. Full pull.
We serious right now. 8th is about to be. New morning, main event. It's raining. Everybody's setting up everything, getting ready for all the fans to roll in. They are parking right now. Gates are gonna open here in a couple of hours. There's really not too much to do to the car. The back end's a little beat up, but we're gonna leave that as is. We'll probably change all the new parts when we get to Canada. Maybe not. Depends on how this event goes. It's cold, so I'm glad I've got this hoodie. Supposedly the rain is supposed to stop here by 11. Hopefully we don't practice in the wet. But our first battle is going to come up top 16, actually. So top 32, we can just go out and do a practice run. Oh yeah, he's hard.
That was when you said that you're going to use up your tail.
Yeah, because I thought that was the tail light that flew over. It flew right past the cameraman. It almost hit the cameraman in the face.
We'll have it up there before noon. We're going to start, yes. So we always like to do the spirit of the rule.
It's clear that it looks like it's here to stay. I think they are letting us get a longer practice. They're going to the practice. and we're going into the top 32. We got a bye run, we're not doing the bye runs, so we're just hanging out until top 16. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's what it is right now. So we're just going to go cold into the top 16. So we'll enjoy the show until it's time to ride.
Like you said, just tap that inside, going right there on the inside. He does tap that way on the inside there. So he was over the line there. That will definitely be a deduction. Maybe having some out front, but he's really consistent on the latter part of the course.
But some bad luck, it just goes to show you, you need all the components. You need a team. You break here because Peter was pushing really.
So what they're over there arguing is the incident with Vaughn. Vaun claims he got hit and spun out. The judges say he was in a braking zone and that allowed him to slow down, so the impact was deemed Connie's fault. But if you look at it from inside clip to where the braking zone actually is, everything else is acceleration. Impact happened about there. Vaughn ended up putting his tire up on the bank, which causes him to spin out right about this area right here. And they are protesting that right now.
Here it is, the second half of this battle, top 32. Forsberg out front.
Top 32 is now over. It's people all over the place. So we've got about an hour or so until top 16, and what we're gonna do is get our little situation together for. No, we weren't, but we can.
You gotta stop in and get food, because they've already said.
Okay. So look, check it out. Top 32 is over with. On a fluke, Matt Fields hit the wall, DB's a tire, he's done. Jeff Jones is our next battle. I believe that we've got everything that we need to be able to handle the whole thing all the way into the top 8, top 4. So we just got to get there, one battle at a time. Hopefully we don't have to pack up early. We got to get the car out on track here in a little bit, so we'll get it out on track for the VIP pit walk, and then we'll get ready for the top 16 introduction.
Going against Jeff Jones, who went against Matt Field, and Matt Field unfortunately had it be a debeating, of his tire. All right, so as JTP Justin Pollock. I think Jones needs, he knows he needs to throw it down here. Got a little hairy there. So our judges will take a look at this. Thank you, Ron Lantain.
Boy, if you don't get...
So Jones and Pollock, the second half of this battle. We are only seeing this half. Jones leading, Pollock chasing. Who's going to
How, Sway?
Stop vaping over there in that section. Really appreciate it. We got Jim.
In the arms of the angel.
Well, blow. So, whatever, man. Dude, on the bright side, anyway, I'm not a negative person. On the bright side, the car is fast. It's finally hooking like we wanted to. We did worse than some, better than others. So, it's a good day. Whatever the case may be, man. We're still in good spirits. It was a good day.